bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
The role of the stage. You know, you can go back to the Greeks. You can go back, of course, to Shakespeare. What was the role of theater? In many ways, was it a way to save us? Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Paprzycki, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. He will say it is. He's Joe Paprzycki, the Artistic Director and Playwright of the South Camden Theatre Company. We're going to talk about how he likes to say, art will save us. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Joe.
Let's get through some details here. 4th and Jasper, the heart of South Camden. It's coming alive because they've broken ground and they're going to put a theater where there once used to be, a long time ago, a bar.
That's right. My grandfather's bar at 4th and Jasper, right in the heart of Waterfront South. Actually, it was the setting for my first play, Last Rites, and we're now going to be building a theater. It's going to be a 94-seat theater called the Waterfront South Theatre. That will be opening in October of '09, where you're going to be able to come and actually see the play that recreated the corner by sitting in a seat right in my grandfather's old bar.
How many people have said to you, you know what, Joe, you're nuts. Why are you putting a theater in the middle of a residential area, in the middle of Camden? Some people will say, you know what, Camden, you're putting it right there. You're saying what?
That's where it belongs to be. That's where it needs to be. We need to bring art into the neighborhoods. We need to bring art to the people. We need to bring theater to people who have, right now, not a lot of access to theater. That's what our company and our new location will do.
Talk about those good residents that are going to be your neighbors. Right. How important is it that you feel like, you know what, you're just like the local butcher, you're like the local barber. You want people to come in and say, hey, you know what, step in and take a look at the stage.
Yeah, we want people to say, this is our theater company, this is my theater company. We're going to be going into a neighborhood that has been rehabbing itself now for years through the Heart of Camden, which is a group that rehabs houses and then sells them at a very low cost to homeowners. This neighborhood is turning and changing. We want people in this neighborhood to now see that, look at the hope that's here. Here's a theater in the middle of your neighborhood. We want the grade school kids at Sacred Heart School to look out and say, there's a theater in my neighborhood. We want the talented kids at High School for Creative and Performing Arts to know, in my city, in Camden, New Jersey, there's a place that if I have the talent to go further, that I can take my talent and keep it right at home.
You also want good people to say from Philadelphia, you know what, I'm going to take a trip to Camden. You want people from Cherry Hill to say, you know what, I'm going to go take a look at, because they had a cool play happening there.
That's correct. If we do a play that you can only see in Camden, you're going to come. You're going to come and see. We've been running plays now for 3 full seasons.
And where?
We were running in the basement of Sacred Heart Church, is where we still are, which is directly across the street from where our new theater will be, and that's at Broadway and Ferry in the Waterfront South section.
And until the new theater, you mentioned 2009, maybe the fall. Are you going to have any other venues? Yeah, actually, we're going to be the fall season. We're going to be opening plays called Youth in America, 4 plays of mine about everything from Columbine to very serious subjects about teenagers and college students today. We're going to actually be opening our first week at the Gordon Theater at Rutgers University in Camden, and then we'll be moving it after that for 2 more weeks to our theater in Waterfront South. Since we became human beings, maybe it comes out of us like a hernia. We need to make art. You made those strong statements. It's part of your mission. Art will save us. How? Art will save us. It's the great equalizer. When you come to a theater and see live, and you see a situation, you see a scene, you see someone else's life live in front of you, you can find those own correlations in your own heart, your own life, your own soul. And you'll see that art is a great unifier. Art is great. We all have the same issues. Sometimes it just takes a live theater and a play for you to see that. And what happens in the audience? Because these are all the people right now you want to reach out. Why do you want them to be in that audience? To feel, to see, to come to see a play, to make something move inside of you. We've done our job as a theater company is when you come and see one of our plays, when you walk out, and for 1 second, things shifted that much. You saw another side. You saw another scene. Recently, 2 years ago, we did The Exonerated, and people after who had been absolutely against the death penalty came out and said, I saw a side for a second. We did our job. 4th and Jasper it will be. We're going to see the rising up. Good to see you here. Good to have you here. This hour's newsmaker. Break a leg. I always say that. Break a leg. Joe Paprzycki, the Artistic Director and Playwright of the South Camden Theatre Company. I'm Joe Paprzycki, and this has been Comcast Newsmakers, seen exclusively right here on Comcast Cable. Thank you for watching.